sun has come out.
Fiasco motorcycle.
Okay, so this is a review of the LS2 Rapid Mini Monster Helmet, which is the Rapid Mini shell with this cool sort of monster design on it, which my son absolutely loves. Comes with a pin lock system, which you have if you haven't used before. It's like a you buy an additional pin lock, and what it is like a rubber sheeting that goes inside the helmet, stops it steaming up when the helmet's closed, which if you're a rider you know sometimes when you're sat at traffic lights or you're not moving very fast, there's not enough air circulating through it, it steams up, which is a real pain. It's got really good vents on the top, which are obviously open and closable. When it's cold you can keep them closed when you want some good airflow through it, and it's got one on the front as well, which is really easy to use. Sizing on this is really good. Sizing is something that helmets suffer with. We measured our son's head at 52 centimeters. He's 3.5 years old. If you want to look at how to measure your child's head, then I'm going to do a separate video on that. And this one is 52 centimeters size, and it is perfect, perfect fit. Now most LS2 helmets, and this is no exception, come with this guard here, which is quite nice to keep the your breath away from the visor so it doesn't steam up. It is removable if you wanted to. On any LS2 helmets I've personally owned, I've taken it off, but for a child it's probably better because they breathe a lot hotter and they're much more active, or at least than me. The visor is removable, should you want a darker visor or should you want to change it if it gets scratched. Colours are really vibrant. I quite like this helmet myself as an adult, to be perfectly honest.
Go and have a look.
Mother, is there another parcel?
It is another parcel. What's that?
A box.
A box.
What's in the box?
Do you want me to help?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Careful with it.
Careful.
Can you?
Daddy, do it.
Oh. Okay, do you want me to help?
Yeah.
There you go.
Another helmet.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look at the design. Show Mummy the design on the helmet.
Show me.
The pictures on it.
Oh, I like this.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
And this has this on it.
It does. You've not had one with that on before, have you?
No. Does it go up and down?
It does.
Let me see.
So the first thing we've got to do though, before we do that,
Yeah.
is we need to check that it fits you. Okay?
Let's see if we can get it on.
So we need to try it on first, and if it fits you then we can open it up and... Ready?
Hey!
That fits really well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
That looks great.
Yeah.
Look at me. Oh, wow.
Let me take it off.
And then we take all the stickers off it.
I put this on.
Okay.
So as stated, this is an HTPP shell, which you'll find most shells are in the sort of budgety type range. It's a scratch resistant visor, which is quick release. So like I say, if it does manage to get scratched somehow, like a bigger scratch than a normal little one, which it is very resilient actually, then it's a quick release visor. Take it off, go back to the shop, order a new one, simple as that. They do come in a wide range of colours. They are one size shell, and although I said that the interior isn't removable, it is to wash it, but you couldn't remove it and change it. That's something that I think you'll find a harder job to do than just buying a new helmet effectively, and probably less cost effective too. So it's a very cold Saturday, and we're just going over to our friend's house to see our friend. So I just wanted to take his bike, which we've done, taking the Revy today, as you can see here, and he's got his new LS2 helmet, which the fit on this particular helmet is absolutely fantastic. Really good fit. His head we measured 51 to 52 centimeters, and that's exactly what the size of this helmet is, and it fits perfect, which is unusual because a lot of helmets the sizing can be on or off basically, so it's always best to definitely try before you order anything online, or if you do order it online, make sure that you've read the clauses whether you can return it or not, because some helmets companies won't let you return. Another really good thing about this helmet is this system which they use, which is adjustable. It's like a ratchet system, and it plugs into this, and when you want to undo it you just pull this red piece of material here and it undoes. The cushion inside is absolutely fantastic. This is the best youth helmet I've seen for the money, without a doubt. Really good, and like I say, the fit is really good. These retail for around 55 to around 65-70 pounds, and I'd say absolutely worth their weight in gold for the helmet. I'll talk a bit more about LS2 themselves in a second, which are a brand quite synonymous with motorcycle helmets. I believe they're launching their own range of clothing quite soon as well, which will be quite interesting to see.
Anywhere? What, like this? How about we do like this?
Watching.
We're here.
They also, you can also get this helmet in various different designs and colours. I think this is the new 2019 edition. I may be wrong. I think it was released near the end of 2018. But they do like an all black one, and they do different patterns. So if your child isn't down with the monsters, then there is other options available. But I would highly recommend this helmet. I can't see, for the money, for like 55, 65 quid, I cannot see anything that is a downside to this helmet whatsoever. It's very secure, very easy to ratchet up and undo, and not too easy that the child can just undo it as they're going along, or at least not my 3.5-year-old anyway. And yeah, the visor's good. It has got pin lock, which we're going to buy the pin lock thing for, which I think are normally about 15-20 pounds. You put it in, it's well worth it though. No more fogging, which is great. A bit more about the sizing as well is, as you can see that logo there, this is a 51 to 52, which is a child large, so they do go down to a small. Although you can buy helmets online, I would suggest anybody that wants to buy a helmet needs to try the exact make and brand of helmet on, because you will find sometimes with helmet manufacturers, you'll measure your child's head and say like mine is 52. When you buy it online and it's delivered and you buy the right size 52, it won't fit, and that is because a lot of the padding and things like that is different in each one. This hasn't got removable padding, so if this was the wrong size you'd be stuck, and a lot of helmet places won't accept them back if you buy them online. You can legally send them back, but it will be a job with some companies, so I always recommend buying from an actual store if you're going to buy a helmet where your child can try it on. This one in particular is bought through On The Wheel Motorcycles in Brighton, which stock the LS2 range along with Shoei and Arai and many other ranges, and they were all too happy to let our son try the helmet on, walk around with it for a bit, get a feel for it. So yeah, this is fantastic. I will say that we also bought an LS2 motocross helmet, which I'll review as well, and that was the same size on the books, and we took it home, tried it on, and it was too small, so we've had to order a different size, and that is supposed to be 51-52, but it's not, and that's just because of the way the padding works in a motocross helmet being slightly different.
Visor motorcycle.